There's this whole Skip Bayless drama that is going on. Apparently, Skip Bayless posted a rather insensitive tweet, and people jumped on that. And they were upset. People were mad. So what I want to do right now is let's look at the tweets. And we have to look at these tweets in chronological order to understand what Skip was saying. Please, I'm not here trying to take any side. I consider myself a very, very centered person, a person with analytical reasoning. You know what I mean? And it's very sad what happened to the young man on the football field. So let's see. Let me share this with you guys here. So we can go over these tweets. Hopefully y'all can see them. Okay. So no, I don't like this. Let me get big on here. All right. So these tweets we got, I'm going to read them to you, and I'm going to start because the tweet, well, what made people mad was this tweet where Skip says, no doubt the NFL is considering postponing the rest of this game, but how this late in the season, a game of this magnitude is crucial to the regular season outcome, which suddenly seems so irrelevant. Let me read that again. So this is the tweet that sparked the outrage where Skip Bayless says, no doubt the NFL is considering postponing the rest of this game. So he's admitting that the NFL is considering postponing, but how? Pauses. He says, but how? This late in the season, a game of this magnitude is crucial to the regular season outcome, which suddenly seems irrelevant. I think people have taken this out of context. When he says which suddenly seems so irrelevant, he's saying that it's irrelevant because of what happened. Now, let's lead up to this tweet, like what he tweeted before. So leading up to this tweet, he tweets, a team won the toss and win balls, taking the ball, no deferring, but this team has Joe Burrow, and this team is ahead 7-0. Then he goes to his next tweet, not exactly sure what happened to Damar Hamlin. Players on both teams are shaken, ambulance out on the field, CPR administered. Can't remember play being stopped for this length of time. Just said a prayer for him and his family. That was the tweet before the other tweet, and y'all can comment and talk if y'all would like. And then we go on to say, I've seen so many horrific injuries suffered on football fields, yet never have I seen a reaction like this. In every other situation I witnessed or covered, the game always went on fairly quickly. The attitude was, hey, that's football. For these players, this was different. Now, I'm guessing he's referring to the fact that maybe football, this is my interpretation of it, right? Football is a brutal ass sport. It's barbaric. You have 350-pound linebackers smashing in to guys all day long. You got CTEs, concussions, broken legs, bones, backs, everything. Mm-hmm. This is the game of football. This is what football is. Yeah. You see players get carried off the field all the time, and the game goes on. The game continues. Now, I'm detecting a little bit of selective outrage from the community in regards to this, and I am not here trying to minimize what happened to Brother Hamlin, but this is what this game is. So if you're going to get upset, how about we get rid of football? Just get rid of football. That's what football is. Football is barbaric. All these people getting their heads, their skulls caved in, cracked open, backs broken, legs broken. This is football. That's the game. And the games typically do not stop when a person is wheeled off the field. I don't give a damn if it's in the unfortunate circumstance of this happening to this man. And also, there was a player, and I want to say this too, because a lot of times everybody want to go to Ray. Oh, Skip said that. They want to compare Skip to Kanye, and Kanye is talking about atrocities of people being killed. This has nothing to do with that. This is not apples to apples. So let's look back. I was looking up a football player that died on the field. Football player dies on the field. Chuck Hughes. Chuck Hughes was playing for the Detroit Lions. He was 28. He died of a heart attack when a blood clot dislodged after he was tackled. When a man is playing football, he's endangering himself. Do we not understand this? You have organs. You have vital organs and blood. You are in danger. Somebody can die. It can happen. It's what it is. If you a football fan and you watching that shit every day, hey, that's on you. You need to understand what it is. That's like watching the race cars. You go to the race, you see the Indy 500s, you see a guy crash into the damn wall. What happened? They keep the race going. This is a part of the job. So the widow watched Hamlin's collapse in horror. This was 50 years ago, and he died on the field. One NFL player died on the field. Sharon Hughes, and he was white, because I know how we like to do. Oh, you're a coon. No. This is a white NFL player. So let's explain what happened. Sharon Hughes stayed awake as late as she could Monday night with no eyes open. The widow of the only NFL player to die on the field during the game. She needed to know that history was not repeating itself. She needed to hear that Damar Hamlin was still alive, which he is still alive, but in critical condition. I was very emotional. Hughes, 77, said to us from a Texas home. Can you imagine? Well, I just want to sum this up. He died, so wide receiver Chuck Hughes took the place of an injured teammate in the fourth quarter of a game against the Chicago Bears with the Lions down 28-23. Hughes caught a 30-yard pass and was tackled. Several players later, with 62 seconds left in the game, Hughes fell face down in the air, clutching his chest. People in the stadium watched in shocked silence as a stretcher wheeled him away. And anyway, the game continued. So listen, if you're mad about this tweet and you have selective outrage, stop watching football. Just stop. Because this is what happens. This is what comes with it. Unless you want everybody to play in the bubble. Or maybe we go to flag football. But this is what comes with it. The game goes on, baby. Just like when you take your ass to work, were you working? Hey, I worked in the pharmacy for 20 years. I dropped dead in that motherfucker. CVS don't close, baby. This is what it is. It don't close. It don't stop a day. Don't a register go off. Nothing stops. They have a replacement come in to step over my body and stand there and verify pills. This is life. We cannot continue to act like this. You know, people at work dropping dead at Amazon and everywhere. Family died and they dropping dead. Did anything stop? No. And I'm not taking away from Damar Hamlin. I feel sorry for him and his family and everything they're going through. We have to stop the selective outrage and this cancel culture shit. It makes my ass itch.